Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well and off to a good start this day. I'm here to do the full moon in Pisces reading, and this is going to be for the earth signs. So that's Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. I pulled a few cards here for general reading, and I have 2 cards for each sign, and I'm going to tie it in to the general. So we're just going to do a quick overview here and think about this Pisces full moon. This is the harvest moon. It's the full moon right before the equinox, which is on the 21st, 22nd. So this is the time to harvest and reap rewards for all that you've achieved since the solstice back in June. This is a good time for cleansing and releasing and just letting go. This is a sensitive moon that's going to trigger a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, and so forth. So maybe that's why we have this 2 of water. Can you see that? 2 of water, or 2 of cups in reverse. So what are you afraid of here? Are you afraid of relationships, or afraid of getting close to people? What is emotionally blocking you? Because this is a powerful union. So what's blocking your relationships right now emotionally? Are you afraid of being rejected? Are you afraid of getting your feelings hurt? And then here we have the 9 of water. So it's like you elevated here. We have the 9 of water. So things are good. Your wishes are being fulfilled. You know, you're pulling up that harvest. It's not all there yet, but that net looks pretty full. You just figure once you get it all the way up. And then we have the 2 of earth. So this is the balancing act. You're doing a little bit of juggling here. And it may be a little difficult, but the thing is, it's about being flexible and having fun. Now, this creature can live in the water on earth. You see, it looks like a half man, half walrus. He can live on being realistic, but at the same time controlling the emotions. So what I see at this Pisces moon, what that juggling is that emotions. Your emotions are being stirred, and you're scared of being rejected, or maybe you think some people aren't going to accept you for who you are. And really, you know, everyone's road is different, and where everyone's at. So the message here too is with this, what is this? Okay, the Knave of Wands. So it's like the page, you know. Wands is fire, tend to be impulsive, right? So the page is youthful, so don't make like snap decisions, and just try not to be a jerk about anything at this time. And you may not be able to control some of your emotions here. That could be that flame, that little emotional outburst, but this is warning you. You know, don't be a braggart, or, you know, make sure you kind of keep that ego in check. Don't be a show-off. Don't be a show-off. But here, I pulled a chakra card here. This is about grounding, getting grounded. And, you know, getting grounded is like putting your feet in the dirt. You know, Pisces rules the feet. So it may be good for you to put your feet in the earth, on the earth, in the dirt. And Pisces, like I said, controls the feet. So if you're not trying to walk barefoot in the grass and connect with the earth, maybe you should just acknowledge your feet and how they support your body, you know. But maybe you've been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate, which makes sense here. You know, you're juggling here, the earth. And emotionally here, you're juggling. So this is about getting grounded again. You know, you may be finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life, and know that you're not alone. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and the best thing for you right now is to just get centered and grounded. Take time, go to the beach, go for a walk in the bush, in the park. You know, spend time in nature. Go to a waterfall. Go to a place that you really can connect with nature. And when you get grounded and you feel a deep connection to yourself and everything around you, wow. You know that is some healing, powerful energy. You have the power to heal when you can really connect. So at this time, like I said, like right now, especially like in some places, it's really a good time to go to the beach because the water's warm now. You know, it should be warm all the way up to maybe mid-October. So maybe still go walk on the beach, go get your feet wet, you know, get in touch with the earth. And, you know, I'm saying that because this is a Pisces moon, that water, that emotion, you know, those two fish going up and downstream. The one going upstream is going to the higher mind, and the one going downstream is rooting itself in the present. So that part of that fish that's going downstream to get rooted, that's what this purpose is here. Get grounded. Don't fly off the handle, and don't be a show-off. You don't have to be all those things. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. So what I got over here, I do have this tree. I'll pull that out. I'm gonna go over that in a minute. But in this spirit, we're going to look at this. We're going to pull some of these cards now, okay? And the first one is Capricorn. Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. Now, Capricorn, at this Pisces moon, and you know, this has a big impact on your friends, you know, your hopes, wishes for the future. And the next is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. And maybe that's a touch of social awareness, what's going on in your social environment, humanitarianism. So let's take a look at both of these cards. Let's pull out a little bit more of their meaning and how they will tie in to what we have here. So first, let's look at, let's see, finding sanctuary. Open to your spiritual source. Rest, rejuvenate. Tune into your spiritual source. It's in times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. Go within and find that inner refuge. Find a safe haven for others. Step forward with grace, deliberation, and thoughtfulness. Take moments of reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. So Capricorn, ooh, this is like take the time to go within. And this is this what part of that emotional, that those stirrings in your some of your relationships? What are you afraid of? Or you're afraid of connecting? But here, it's like you're in a position to reap some harvest here. Duality. And don't spit fire. And be impulsive here. Don't be impulsive. Get that groundedness. That's interesting. Finding sanctuary. That's a beautiful card. So I would say finding a sanctuary It's like even if you can't get any place, find a sacred place in your home, a little place, a little space that's just for you. Maybe you can put some books there, or some music, or some pictures, or just something that makes you want to reflect, or get a little corner with a yoga mat and be at peace. If you've been pushing too hard or struggling to keep things going, it's time to be still and nurture your internal world. That's interesting, Cappy. Because at this Pisces, all this emotions and things like that is going to be stirring at this time. So this is a good time to go within and just be quiet. Be quiet. What is that? Be still and know that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be just fine. And here you have the Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. Wow. And you definitely need to find sanctuary for that. To really take your own inventory and see how far you have come. And if you see how far you have come, that fear of rejection or emotional imbalance, you could probably be rid of. And then you could see at this harvest, right before this harvest moon here, you're pulling your bounty up. And you can use your duality in that juggling. Ground yourself. Ah, this is beautiful. This is really, really very nice. It's like you're being guided now. Really, you think about it, at this Pisces moon, Capricorn, you are being guided to take inventory of your life. Take inventory of your friends, your groups, even how you feel about social things. What are your hopes and wishes for the future? This is your time to sit back and reflect in your own sanctuary, away from everything, where you can just ground yourself. Hey, and know what the tree says, which is interesting? Inner riches grow from psychological maturity, bringing a windfall of good fortune. This is from the almond tree, a windfall. Hey, that windfall could be some great epiphany. It's about stepping back at this time. Stepping back and being able to reflect and being open and reflective at the same time. Being open and reflective as you look at the groups you belong to, your friends, your family. But one thing, 2, 3 things to remember at this full moon in Pisces. This is time to let go and forgive. It's a great time to, if you got any old grudges, let all that stuff go. You'll find that's going to transform you in a most amazing way. And find a spiritual outlet. And for that's maybe you're finding your little sanctuary, your little corner of the sky where you could maybe do some yoga or meditation or just plain old prayer. And in doing all this, and you're getting more grounded, this is the perfect way to heal yourself. You heal yourself, Capricorn, and you're going to be due for a windfall. You heal yourself. You're going to see so many changes with your groups, your friends, your hopes, your wishes for the future. So many things are going to change and transform for you. I think you're going to say it's going to be totally, totally amazing. So the next one we have here, we just had Capricorn. We have Virgo. Virgo, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay? Crossing bridges. And then the next one we have the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Oh! Okay, Virgo. Is that why you're feeling you're afraid to let your gifts out? Share. Are you afraid to share? Your ship is, it's like you got the bounty here that you can almost like pull up, you know? But you're being called upon to be a shapeshifter. Wow. That's amazing. A shapeshifter. Ooh. What do you think? Is it possible to be able to turn on a dime? Is it? Do you think it is? It's just transforming. It's a matter of transforming. Transform and unveil your gifts. This is what you're being called upon to do, Virgo. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and your strengths. Wow. Isn't that perfect for this Pisces moon? You could go in. Isn't that perfect at this Pisces moon where we're looking at bridges crossing and the effects on your relationships, your business partnerships, your sharing, your interpersonal style? Huh. Well, this is a time for impact, huh? You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges here. There's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Now, I don't have any spirit animal cards to pull, but here, if you look, you see it's the wolf and like that eagle. You get that eagle eye and the instinct of a wolf. Huh. If you tap it into that, Virgo, you getting your feet on, putting your feet on the ground and getting grounded here. You're getting control of some of the emotional balance or maybe some of your fears in dealing with relationships. You know, is there a block to your relationships that you need to work through at this time? Because you can pull your bounties, you can pull your bounty up. You got the net is full. Oh my God, you're going to gather more as you pull it up. Just some balance. And don't be a loudmouth show off, okay? Get grounded here. Let your inner riches come through. And then, what else we have here? Crossing bridges. Crossing bridges. It's a time of healing, connecting, and mending. And this is the perfect time at this Pisces full moon because this is about healing yourself. It's about healing. How can you heal yourself if you don't want to deal with some of your internal issues, how you view things, or the things that you're emotionally holding on to, or, you know, that's affecting your relationships and how they can grow. Maybe you need a little bit more grounding, a little bit more reality. And this crossing bridges is a way to let go of the past and begin a new cycle. It's a time to heal old wounds with people and situations. It's time to forgive and let go of the past. Do whatever you need to do to make amends and then let it all go. If there's any unresolved issues in your life, take steps to restore and reconcile. You may even need to burn your bridges behind you. Heal the rifts within yourself. Help others traverse bridges in their lives. Wow, and she's got the light of the moon, and she's kind of lighting the path. She's overcoming. She's healing at this perfect time. Heal yourself. Transform your life. Inner riches grow from psychological maturity, Virgo. And if you want to develop in your relationships, that could be friends, family, business. There's got to be some type of transformation. And this is the time, if you've been feeling any type of resentment or whatever, this is the perfect time to let it go. Find you some type of spiritual outlet. Even get a yoga mat, stretch, pray, do whatever. And you can heal yourself. or find ways to heal yourself physically and or emotionally. So Virgo, this is beautiful. Crossing bridges and the shapeshifters. Ooh, your relationships are going to change this cycle. So who do we have left with the earth signs? We have Taurus. And Taurus, you have voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Wow, that's beautiful. And you have the water guardian. Wow, you are in touch with your emotions or your intuitive intellect at this Pisces moon. And this is the perfect time for intuitive and spiritual practice at this Pisces moon. And you got the water guardian. Ooh, you can really tap into your emotions here, Taurus. Shoot. And Taurus, now this for you, this moon, this is really impacting your mind, how you're thinking, your communication. So when I'm looking at this, or is it the way you emotionally communicate with your friends? But I mean, you're close to harvesting and you're starting to pull up your harvest. You can balance, but as I say, everybody pulling this upside wand, you know, we don't want to be a jerk. So it's about really getting grounded. And so here, let's look at this voyage of the heart. Wow. That's beautiful. 119. Love flows through and to. So you're feeling some with that water guardian. I'm saying here, you know, there's an emotional connection. And maybe that's what you're afraid of. That emotional connection. You know, maybe something happened in the past and, you know, feelings or whatever was involved, and maybe now you're seeing, or maybe, you know what, maybe you're just looking at these relationships. You know, you're thinking about your relationships with your siblings, social groups you may be a part of, your neighbors. But basically, you are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you. God the Creator is love, and in your essence, so are you. In matters of romantic love, all is healing. On the inner planes, trust that messages from your heart or follow them, even if they are at odds with your mind. Angels and guides are communicating with you. Listen to their soft whispers. Is this what you're fighting here? Because intuitively you got that water connection. Intuitively you know something. But in your mind, in your thinking, you know, maybe there's some type of blockage there that's keeping you from possibly just moving forward. Your mission on earth is to deepen your ability to impart and accept love. And that is happening for you right now. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then you got this water guardian. Now somebody, I think Pisces, was it Pisces that got the water guardian? I think it was. But nevertheless, this is a beautiful card. It's the most beautiful card. And you got a 2 of water reverse and you got a 9 of water here. So it's time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Wow. There is an intuitive psychic messages that are arising in you right now. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss an important guidance that could lead you to support and love. So, hey, what is that saying all the way around? Even though your water and all this emotion is about staying grounded here. staying grounded. And this is a time where even though we have all this water for you, Taurus, you're like real active in your mind. So find a way to ground your mind during this time and keep yourself in balance. No impulsive, gotta run the show type of thing. And let your inner riches from psychological maturity bring a windfall of good fortune at this time. So, earth signs, I think this Pisces moon is going to be amazing. I tell everyone, get your feet, put them in the dirt, go to the beach, put them in the water, but find a way to let go and forgive. Find some spiritual outlet that works just for you. And this is the perfect time to heal thyself. So, let me know what you think, earth signs. And please, if you made it, go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that button. And I want you all to have the best harvest moon ever. This is Sister Omi. Peace.